You young black men, please stop breaking the law. You can't win. Young black men, please stop. My mother called me, an aunt, I believe, called me today and said her nephew, I believe was, a young man from Kenton, he's been accused of robbing or something like that. I don't know whether he was guilty or not. It's not important for that. The thing of it is, you can't win. He's already 30-something years old. And I believe he helped to rob something up in Madison, someplace up there. And they gave him 30 years. No gun, no one was shot, no one was killed, and he got 30 years and no pardon. Now that means he'll be 6-something years old when they get out. And what can he do then? Now can't you young black men see they're throwing us away? Come on, y'all. Just stop. You can't keep on committing crime and think because I'm black I'm going to get a break. Like hell you going to get a break. You'll get thrown away. That's what's going to happen to you. And it's time out for us as a race to realize that wrong just doesn't make a right. And you can't get away with things today that we got away years ago. Things have got too smart and they got too many people who will turn you in, snitches and liars and everything else. And you just got to stop doing that. And I was young, that's why I was looking at a movie while I was laying up the other day and see what that there's about. To every one woman, listen to this, now you can't believe this. To every one woman, there are almost 11 men. Can you believe that? Black, I'm talking about. We 11 men to every one woman. That's why women have such a hard time getting men now, because we are half us in jail, half us, whatever you call us. If we ain't in jail and if we're not, well, we just all of them ain't men, they say. And our black women is catching hell trying to get themselves a good man, a solid man, a man who's willing to try to help to make them happy and do things to make them feel good and proud of them, because they're either in jail on drugs or doing something stupid. And black folks, it's time out for excuses. Just because I'm black, they're doing this. No, like hell it is. Just because you did something stupid is why you in jail. Some people. But tonight I got somebody who shouldn't be in jail, and we're going to talk about her. Those two young ladies. I'm honored to have the mother of the Scott sisters. But I just had to say these some things before we bring Miss Scott on, the mother on, because Miss Rasco, she's a tough young woman, and she's going to tell us, we're going to ask to let us talk about her daughters. But see, there are so many others that are in jail now because they just did wrong. And it don't make sense for us to keep on breaking in each other's home, stealing each other's cars, raping our own women. You don't have to rape no woman. Come on. You know, I just told you, we're 11 to 1. Anybody, man, I can have 1 or 2 women and still live good. Uh-oh. Somehow get in trouble now, ain't they? So all you deacons out there and you preachers, you preachers and you reverends, y'all be careful now. Don't have the sister, the wife in church, and look over there and they got the girlfriend in one corner and the sweetheart in the middle. Now, give us a break out there and let us have at least 1 or 2 of them. But that's what's going on now. That's why they can do that, because there's so short of men. And because we men are not doing what we're supposed to do as men. And I hope and pray that we black men stop that and become what we should be. Now, let's go now into something else a little closer. Black elected officials. What are y'all doing? I'll let that soak in on some of you darkies. They didn't like that, did they? Black elected officials. What do y'all do? We got 50-some black, Negro, African American, whatever y'all are, in the legislature. And I guarantee you, I don't know a single law that they've got passed for us. I don't know. I was trying to figure which one that. Much credit I'm calling, but we got the credit. You ain't got nothing to help us. I just saw that they were them old Republican friends of mine, and my friends sometime, carried enough signatures in to get voter ID passed this time on the books. Now, can't you understand? And I haven't seen nothing that you blacks down there saying a damn thing about this now. I haven't seen nothing y'all saying. By the way, we on 100,000 watt station, Mr. Rasco, and we heard all over the world. And I'm not the nicest guy, so I said some things about you. I don't mean to embarrass you, but I did just me, and I got to be me. And I'm just going to keep on talking till I'm gone. But I just don't understand why is it that about 2 or 3 weeks ago, they found all these meth Beth there, all them labs where they make all those funny white folks make all them drugs, and they was affecting all these young white girls and white boys and old white folks, old white men. And guess what? The white folks in the legislature, I hope y'all listen, black legislators, got together, and in 10 days, they drew up a bill, a law, and got it effective and put on the governor's desk. He already signed it, that you can't buy no more. Go right to the counter no more and buy drugs that we used to buy. Like, what's some of the name of the drug? You know, things like, I just say, even aspirin, I imagine you got to go to the doctor now, I imagine. You can't get none of that, well, unless aspirin. Some of the other stuff you can't get like you used to get all the time. Why? Because that stuff was being made into drugs, and who is affected? White folks. I'm sorry to say this. That's what white folks do for white folks. They take care of white folks. And they got a bill passed, and the governor already signed it. And now that in order to get certain kind of cost of counter drug, you got to go to your doctor. That's some more expense to poor folks. Not only poor black folks, poor white folks too. You know, there are a lot of poor white folks out there. All of them ain't rich. They may look funny, but they ain't rich. They're as poor as Job's turkey, a lot of them, and wobbling down the street like a duck. But anyway, they think they're better than we are. They ain't half good as we are. But anyway, they go out but they got their law passed. Now that's to protect what their white fans. So now you colored, you black, you African American legislators, what have y'all introduced that's affecting us? We got drugs running like water in our community. Crack cocaine and every other kind of drug is in our community all over, all on the corner. They stand on the corner selling. What are y'all doing about that? Have y'all introduced any bill that's going to make it real strict, that's going to put a drug pusher in jail for life? You haven't even mentioned it. They'd pass it. If you had a law now that would put a cocaine, particular that old crazy drink, what do they make up? What do they call it? Make it out of cocaine. What do they call that? Crack? Yeah, crack. What they make that crack out of? If they found caught a drug saying crack, they'll put it away for life and leave it there. That's like they've done these two young innocent ladies. They gave him 2 lives for supposed being taking $11, and they won't let them out. But they can let these blacks run around here, and the legislature ain't saying nothing about it, ain't trying to do nothing about it, and make up all this stuff that's going to kill us, our young children, our old people, and just destroy our community. Wake up, black African Americans, and do something for your communities. Another thing I want to say to black officials, there are millions and millions of dollars. I was in a meeting this weekend. There's $1 million that this president has made possible for small towns. Millions. And I was told by top officials they're getting very, very few applications for the money for their cities. There are $1 million for police departments, $1 million for infrastructure, $1 million for health clinics and things of that sort, millions. And for recreation department, millions. But unless you apply for them, you can't get them. And I said this to our congressmen, all congressmen, particularly black congressmen. If I was a congressman, you know what I would do, Congressman? Congressman Benny Thompson, you're my friend sometime. What I would do, I would set up in each county, listen to me good now. Please listen, Benny. Set up in each county a representative direct to my office that would collect information to help every city in that county to get how to apply for these funds. Now, as something else I would do, Congressman, I would hire a special writer to sit in my office and write applications. You know, the mayors in these little towns don't know hell how to write no application, no proposal to get no done.